Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be for you. I thought that I would listen to some music and maybe pose a few questions for people. Firstly, being, is there anyone really out there that isn't full on an actor? Like, like, they're so, they try so hard, they're so dramatic, they're so, I mean, is that what the school system's for? Is teach people to be dramatic, dramatic actors? I don't know. It's like, who is actually, where are these authentic people? You start looking at the entertainment business. I get it, they're entertaining. What's up, David Mannion? How you doing, man? Fucking rocking and rolling out here, man. It's like all of the, everything is a fucking rabbit hole of absurdity. Like how fucking weird and phony and strange people are. People's values seem to be very skewed. It's like, right, when you start going, okay, so you're telling me that one of the a hip hop legend, KRS One, is literally cross dressing, and is a woman, and the woman's name's basically her first name is Tranny. It's Tirana, which it spells tranny, and it is in no uncommon terms. You can look right at it. You go, wow. So which one's the real one? What's underneath that? Why do that? What's the purpose? What's the goal here? What is everybody? What is it? What are these actors doing? Uh, so Kobe Bryant's probably a white dude, obviously still alive. There was no. Then there's somebody. This apparently there's a rapper guy named Papa Smoke, Papa Butthole Smoker. I don't know, and he apparently was moited. He was moited yesterday. Someone broke into his house. Probably lives in a lush estate. Like, and this is what we get delivered to us as information. Who the fuck? What? Who are these people? What are they doing? It's too humorous to me. The, hey, John Shamanic, are you being serious? The four owls? That's an actual thing. See, I don't know anymore what anyone's saying. I can't. It's I've become tragically dyslexic in my earballs, where the words that come into my head that I'm reading or hearing from people, I don't know what it means anymore. I understand why people just often just, as they get older, they just look at somebody and go, I have no idea. I have no idea why people do certain things. What's up, Siphon? Yeah, put some piss in your ears. A lot of people got a lot of shit in their ears. Uh, it is quite amusing. Is it not? So, no, but hey, John Shamanic, were you being serious though? That's actually a group. I should look that up. I'll check it out. I mean, it does not take away from the delight, uh, the rapper's delight, huh? Was it Duper's delight? What you said, the four owls. I would play it right now, but that shit goes uh, copyright every fucking time. So can't do it, but I will. The are they called the? They should be called the hooty hoots. Fucking the four. Ooh. What's going on in your world, man? What are you doing? What about the rest of you guys and gals, ladies? Uh, I think I'm gonna play a song here because I don't know, just such a variety of such a variety of things. What's up, Siphon? Yeah, you at work? I play you some music. It'd probably be. I'm thinking about drums. Thinking about drums is maybe what we need here. Let's see about that. Just so many different things that come into my cipher to my mind from all of the media sources that I'm literally at the point of going. Is any of this is what's real, man? What's real out here, man? Let me try to find you some drums here. Is this drums right here? No, not drums. Drums? No. Oh, here you go. This might be drums. There you go. This is kind of groovy with drums. I'll be back in a second. I can read your mind. What's up, Patrick Rogers? Hmm. Uh, Come on, well, not again today. Come on, man. we, I charitable. I'm not gonna fuck with you like yesterday, man, or the other day. But look what we got here. I just gotta. Here's the thing. I gotta plug it into. Um, I gotta plug that into. Let's see here. Hold on. 1 second, man. Yeah, I gotta go. I'd have to go up there and plug it in, and my wires aren't far enough to get over here to this chair. It's just kind of goofy to do. It's like I have to go find the wires that will plug into the I got to do that. I got to have to plug it into the TV and do a bunch of shit my old audio system I don't have. And I didn't think about when I got the new speaker system for the TV. I didn't think about having, cuz this was I could always plug into there very simply. So, yeah. We'll fuck with it soon though. I'll give you this is the Groove box. That's not my other one my buddy has. My Electribe, which this one I'm a little less familiar with. It would take me a day. It would take me a couple hours to remember how to. Yeah, man, it would take me a couple hours to remember what the fuck is going on with this machine. It's just I haven't used it in a couple years, and I forget how all of the buttons work. The Electribe though, I'm pretty nice with. Yeah, so maybe I'll go plug this in a little bit. We'll see. We'll see if I get a wild hair up my ass. And yeah, so I mean most the music I've been playing charitable guy is all from like simple systems on a phone and my but then everything else is an analog synth. Here we go, dubstep. You want some dubsteps? Zilix, you want some dubstep? Let me see. Let me see what I can get for you here. I usually just have people pick numbers, and if it's like between 70 and 200, I got like I don't know 200 on this, and then I got like maybe 100 on this thing, and then I have a bunch on here, but I can't do it at the same time, so I got to do it from this. And then I have like 1,000 tracks on my Electribe and maybe like 200 on there. But let me see. Let me see if I can find some dubby dubsteps. Here, fuck with this for a minute. Let's see if you like this. Is that you can hear it? It's not dubby, but let's see. Let's see. Now I do want something a little more. Let's see. This is maybe. There you go. Some more vibe going. Does that sound right? And the Electribe is an analog synthesizer, so it has a tube in it, and it's not it's electric. It's a digital system, but there's a tube in it, and so I can turn the bass up, and it gives it this very analog, warm sounding. Yeah, but here, check. Is this right? Oh, this is not the one that I just played. Oh shit, man. Is that right? Ah, fuck. There you go. Oh, and charitable farmer fart head. I'm glad you didn't take any of that personally, and you're back here and you're cooling. I'm glad. I'm glad you know like we know. It's all for the lulls, huh? Well, I was looking for my ukulele. Oh, there any suggestions here? You guys want like a? You can give me an instrument, so I'll look for that, or a style. It's hard for me to find because I don't title my songs. I just make them. Make them. It's kind of like my shows on here. I don't tag them well, so you get. It's kind of like a fucking. It's a grab bag, but some of them I'll know off the top. Like I'll know immediately. Some of them I'll know as soon as I hear. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. Like a Rhodes or some jazzy hip hop. Okay, so I had to chat with somebody for a second there. Okay, some jazzy hip hop. Okay, let me see here. I think this might be jazzy right here. Let me see. Huh. Uh, jazzy. We definitely got jazzy here. This perhaps. Hmm. Okay, we almost there. We almost there. Here we go. This is jazzy. Oh, here we go. Got it. Got you. This is gonna be. Yeah, this will be jazzy maybe. Is that correct? Something like that? Perhaps. Uh, hey, Siphons, he said like a Rhodes? What do you mean Rhodes? Am I missing an instrument? Do I know? I don't know what Rhodes means. Like Rhodes Scholarship? Rhodes piano? I've never heard of that term at all, ever. Uh, I have no idea. I fuck with a lot of electronic instruments. I'm not talented enough musically. You've heard of 1,000 records? Okay, I'll check it out. I mean, I got the djembe, I fuck with that a little bit, and I got a ukulele I suck at, and a harmonica that you can just who everybody can play a harmonica. Yeah, I've never, sure, Rhodes, Riders on the Storm. Um, Speaking of that, dude, who is he today? Hey, here, let's play a game here. Who is Jim Morrison today? The keyboard sound? Oh! I definitely know what you're talking about. Yeah, It's more like organy. It's like an organ piano combo. It's kind of like towards a church organ. Yeah. And do you know who Jim Morrison plays today? Do you know who he is? You know he didn't die, right? Yeah, the 27 Club of Bullshit. None of them died. You know who Jimi Hendrix is. Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman. That's it's so obvious. Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman. Tell your friends and family. See if they can't unsee that once they see it. It's got tines instead of strings. Okay. And it's good. It's if you don't know who Jim Morrison plays, it'll blow your mind. Come on. This is a fun game for everybody here. Everybody, feel free to get involved. I'll tell you momentarily. But it's kind of hard to see at first, but then you'll see it. Because of the character that he became is nothing like Jim Morrison. He's a chubby dude that is on like CNN or Fox News or something. Kind of balding, chubby. Jim Morrison is. But tell me Jimi Hendrix is not Morgan Freeman. You can't. It's not possible. I'm sure of it. Both wonderful with what they do. I ain't mad at it because they've both done wonders for my life. Come on, Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman, and yeah, okay, here you go. Oh, Jim Morrison is let's find out. He's a fat dude. Come on. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise for people. Once you see it. Yeah, there's a lot of you have all the standard conspiracy theories, but I mean, you can't for people to call that kind of shit conspiracy theory. It's retarded because it has nothing to do with conspiring. It's just them that they just fake their death. Like it's not, and it's not even they fake their death. The image and persona of an idea of some figure that you see on TV is not that anymore. They usually do it because someone's career is dwindling, and it's not. They need to sell something, like in the Siphon. You're killing me with that. I was literally listening to Mac Miller when I was walking down the street taking the dog out about 2 hours ago, and I was like, Mac Miller. It didn't. Isn't he like the newest in the 27 Club? Because his whole thing that he put on, like even the way he speaks, you know, the yeah, I mean, Down with the Hood. He got that little flavor, that little like nobody really speaks like that. Nobody really talks like that. He had a video of him buried alive, like he was 28. Oh, he missed the 27 club. Fuck. I don't know why they didn't put him in the 27 club. I think because he wasn't that famous. There's a bunch of people that as soon as they die, they become like that Nipsey Hussle shit. I I study hip hop. I know rap artists. You know what I mean? And I never heard of that dude. And all of a sudden he's dead, and everybody's like, "Oh, greatest alive." I still to this day don't think I've heard one of his fucking songs. And why? Yeah, yeah. Why they? He was. I mean, Mac Miller was great. Yeah, yeah. He's fucking. Yeah, was. I dig his music. Larry Fisherman? No, I never heard of him. But the Kobe thing, why did they kill him when they did? Killed off their character. Why? Because he was starting a. He just got out of the league, and his he's still Kobe, right? And he's selling a product which became his all of the shit that he was selling afterwards. Basketball camp and all of his his fund and yeah, it's just a marketing tactic. Max alter persona. Oh, Larry Fisherman. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Mac Miller. Hey, who's the fucking the dude with all the face tattoos? The white dude that everybody loves. I don't know why I can't think of his fucking name. All the face tattoos. He's got the two underneath his eyes right here. What the fuck is his name? No, not Lil Peep. Not Lil Peep. The He looks dirty, and he looks like he smells like a box of like a wet cardboard box with cigarette butts in it. He looks like that's what he smells like all the time. And a little bit of cheese, cottage cheese that is rotting. He looks like he smells like that. You know? No. I mean, they look like they smell like a bunch of candy corn and Skittles that are starting to ferment and rot a little bit. That's what they look like. They smell. No, I'm talking about that fucking. What the fuck is his name? Because he's an actor. The actor, I'm not. Oh, MGK? No. That dude's corny. That dude's whack as fuck. Post Malone, thank you. Ryan Duvall came through with the big win here. Post Malone. Do you know who Post Malone is? As an actor. He's a very big, famous actor. Definitely the same dude. Yeah, MGK, magic. MGK is magnesium and potassium. It's magic. He's hardly magic. He's kind of corny. That persona, even that figure, yeah. He's like the boot figure, right? But Post Malone, do you know who he is as an actor? Post Malone is a lot of people's favorite actor. And the funny thing is, you can go listen to Sway in the morning. What is it? Sway in the morning, Five Fingers of Death. And he does rap. He raps on there. Not Post Malone, but who he is as an actor. It's very funny. Come on, somebody. Here we go. This is fun. Pair the actors and artists together day. We'll do that all day today. A little bit of my music, me talking some shit, and see if you can pair the artist personas and see if you can see through the masks that they wear. Who is Post Malone? Who is Post Malone? Come on, fuckers. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's really simple to see. Maybe I'll just pull up a picture for you guys, and I'll just show it to you because it's as soon as you see it, it's fucking crazy. Post Malone is most assuredly absolutely Shia LaBeouf. You are correct. It's not even. If you take their face images and put them on top of each other, it's the same fucking person. The only thing they did was put tattoos on the face. That's easy to do. Everybody knows there's temporary tattoos that last for like a week or whatever. It's easy enough. You just print off 1 million of them And every time they need them, and then they have a way to remove it pretty quickly. You use an enzyme and some certain kind of soap and whatever, pull it right off, and then put it right back on. No one's ever going to notice a little displacement of where the fucking tattoo is on someone's face. But certainly, Post Malone is Shia LaBeouf. I gotta find this. It is pretty funny. Without looking it up, Jim Morrison, Patrick Rogers is Rush Limbaugh. I can't say that certainly. I haven't looked into that much, just because I don't give a fuck about the Doors really. I mean, I grew up listening to the Doors, certainly, but I just don't care who fuck Rush Limbaugh is, so I never really looked at it. But the no, I gotta find this. Go, you guys should just go to Oh, he changed his channel name to Whatever You Want. The channel's name is Whatever You Want Me to Be. It was Cam B's old channel. Just look it up on there. I'm not gonna show it to you right here. I'd rather talk to you guys, but it is. Jim Morrison is Rush Limbaugh. I would go. I wouldn't gamble on that one. It appears so, but the Shia LaBeouf, I would gamble on that. I would throw my chips in on that one. Tupac is Akil the MC. But nobody knows who that Akil the MC is. Even though most people know Jurassic 5, they don't know that dude like that. You bet the farm on it on the Rush Limbaugh one. That one's harder to see. Because there's it's conservative Rush Limbaugh, right, and rock star fucking golden god jumping off of roofs and shit. It doesn't seem like the same character, right? And Ryan Duvall and a Marco Polo. Maybe I am. Hold on? Does this look? Who would possibly put this? Who would do this? Who would put this fucking schnozberry on themselves? They would never. It's pretty solid schnoz, but no. This is all mine. This is why actors are taught and trained, if you really understand it, never touch their face. This is because if they got makeup on, they don't want to be doing this. They would never do that. They got to leave the things where they are. Opposite characters are more fun. Ryan Duvall, Marco Polo. Mark, isn't it funny? Even the way you when you say that, like, what is it? The Marco Polo you play in the pool, which means you have to be blind. It's like sharks and minnows. Marco Polo, and it's like it is funny you say that, yeah. Yeah, there's so many actors out there. I mean, what's the purpose of it? I guess the bigger purpose for it is it keeps the community smaller, it keeps them richer, and because if you got 500 people to control versus 5,000, was Genghis Khan the Tsar of Tataria? I think that's a good possibility. I mean, because Khan means king and Tsar means king, right? It's the same word. Tsar, Czar, and Khan. Khan is a term for king. King Khan. Cohen means priestcraft. Cohen is Cing. Is queen is king. It's the same word, really. So King Khan, coin, priestcraft, Tsar, it's all the same thing. And Genghis, a lot of people, history is kind of goes in the way of saying that dude was red haired. He wasn't just like Asian he was red hair. So, but going back that far into Genghis Khan's era, you have to accept it as just a story. Silk Road and all that, yeah. Yeah, I think the precipice of things for people, the precipice, the apex, the fulcrum for people is to look at the buildings and notice that there's a mud flood. or something that the road is this high, and why are the floors beneath that, and why does the building look like that, and you start to go, okay, if they unearth this, I'm going to see when you see when you see pictures of when a building gets like dug out because they got to do some work. You see a picture, and then there's like literally doors and windows. If there's one building like that, you immediately have to go, what in the actual fuck is going on? But the fact that there's hundreds of pictures and you could walk down your street and find buildings like this, that as soon as they dig something out to do some work on plumbing, electrical, blah, 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 whatever the fuck's going on, and you see there's a door and a window there, you immediately have to go, if that's like that, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, obviously, Freemasonry means free masonry. Free. It was free. Do you hold it against them? If you walked into an empty, abandoned town, of course you would take over the beautiful buildings. Why wouldn't you? Of course you'd walk in there and say, well, this is mine. Now, to tell people that you built it and that you were architecting it, that's a little shitty. That's a little phony. But, hey, if you walk into a city and you just poop, you get plopped down here, and then you start walking around, and you go, look at all of this empty buildings. No one's home. Squatter, it's basically, they use squatters' rights. Hey, what up, Cannabear? Yeah. I mean, they use squatters' rights, man. Before squatters had rights, they just literally said, okay, this building is empty. No one's using it. There's no lineage. The family's dead. I don't know how all that should happen. But then they just walked in and said, but then where we are now, we're like, ooh, there's these great grand lodge leaders and architects of ancient society that they built all of this. And we did that. It was ours. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Go find somebody that's a mason. You can find two kinds of masons. Well, three kinds. One with the name, one that is a mason, and one's an actual, like, physically they're doing masonry. Like, I have a problem with some brickwork that needs to be laid. I bet about 99% of masons have never laid a fucking tile or a brick in their life. You know a guy who is a mason? Which one? Can you call him to do some... If you called him to do some masonry work on your house, would he be able to do it? See? Tricky, yo. Tricky, right? Hi, Corinne. It's nice to see you. And no, I'm not mad at you, Corinne. Don't be so... Hey, don't be so sensitive about that. We talked for a while. You can't be so sensitive. Even Charitable Miracle Ministry guy came back. He knows I'm not mad. Silly. Siphon, see, there you go. No, he wouldn't be able to, would he? So he's a mason? So he got his card to be a mason, but won't be able to do any masonry work. I'm an architect. I'm a mason. You can quote me on that. I can come to your house and do masonry work. What's up, Charitable Miracle? See, that's as I speak his name. He knows it's not that serious. He knows it's a fun fucking hilarious me talking shit. He knows that. But yeah. I'm a mason because I can go to your house and do masonry work. I'm a chef because I go walk into any kitchen and I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm an architect because I could draw up plans and build a house for you. That's why. I'm not a mason because somebody tapped me on the shoulder and gave me the handshake into a club and I put my hand and I got my 33rd degree. No, none of that. But I can actually do the fucking work. Zen, are you from the Chuck? I don't know what that means. The Chuck? I can cook because I'm exceptionally good at smelling things and the texture, and I know what ingredients go together. Pick something. I wouldn't call myself a a very high skilled artist. If drawing, I'm not very good, but I've tattooed people. I've drawn things. I wouldn't. Am I? Can I? Can I write well? Am I? Am I an author? Of course. But you know, for someone that calls themselves a mason that can't actually lay fucking tile work or do some masonry, that's ridiculous. Corinne, I'm so good at hyping myself up. Sometimes. I mean, shouldn't we all just pat ourselves in the back sometimes and say you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. Sometimes, sometimes you have to because sometimes like you get very depressed. Every people have anxieties and depression. Everybody does, and you got to pick yourself up off of the fucking floor and go, "Fuck it, I fell off the horse. I'm gonna get on and ride again." And that's what you got to do. I don't know. I've been there. Frequently. Why not? I have good days and bad days like everybody else. Some days I'm into self-deprecating humor. Why not? Yeah, who would do it if it wasn't for you? Yeah, yeah. Luckily, there are good people around that if you're downtrodden, if you oh no, look at this little guy. I gotta get rid of him. I'm gonna have to do a fast. I can't be having this little gray guy right there. I got a couple blondes over there. Gotta get rid of him. I don't like that. Get out of there. Get out of there. The Freemasons are definitely holding. Well, yeah, yeah. It's like the Tesla thing is such bullshit, right? If anybody really thinks, um, if anybody if anybody thinks Tesla existed, you're you no no. If he did, he backwards map shit. He didn't build all of that because if it was gonna it was so like he knew society. He built things and alternating current, and there was this big thing, and everybody knows about it today. Why would they expose that? If literally today all of the technology that Tesla supposedly made, if it's there, then why isn't it public for free? Because that was his domain, right? Free energy, free. Eh, everybody knows. You just say the word Tesla, and everybody they don't only know that there's a car named Tesla that they got to pay again about out the fucking ass for. That's not free. That's actually it costs more, and it's more. It's much less user friendly than an automobile that you could buy. Buy yourself a 1982 Civic, 40 miles a gallon, whatever. Go anywhere you want. There's gas stations everywhere. Or buy yourself a Tesla and you can only plug it in certain places. And you better know where the fuck you're going. It's retarded. Um, I don't know, charitable. Why? I hear what you're saying, but um, 7K in 72 hours? What would most people's just fucking eat shit, I guess. I don't know. What do you do? I just don't put my mind there. I don't associate things like that. I don't, you find it fascinating that I'm graying? You know what's funny? I had gray hair a couple times when I was like in my early 30s, and then I fasted a couple times and they went away. And then it's only funny to me now because my hair is longer. I mean, this hair, I only have a couple grays, and I got a couple here, but it's just more because it's longer. It's more obvious. I never had this much mustache or this much beard. What's up? You're real Naga Blaze. You manifested? Yeah, yeah, I manifested the gray hair. I did. You're right. I did. Gold mining might be. Charitable. If you really need to, it'd probably be somewhere um. It depends on if you're starting with any money. Uh, y- stock market, day trading. I think day trading, if you could find a little bit of it, you'd have to get lucky or know something. I don't know, man. There's lots of way to do it if you had a startup, but what's the connection between? Yeah, but you're real naga please. Yeah, these things, manifesting them. Yeah, you can manifest either way. I liked a little bit of the salt and pepper for a second, and then it was like, yeah, let me get rid of this. We'll go back to looking like normal Zen, not aged Zen. What's the connection between rabbits and the moon? I don't know. There's much obviously more connection between cheese, a cow, the moon. The cow jumped over the moon, that kind of shit. Obviously, that's very very good. Like you can make those connections everywhere. I don't know. I don't know what the rabbit moon is. Yeah, your mind will set things, man. Yeah, yeah. You got to. It's you got to start with the mindset. 72 hours. You never. Timing is difficult. 72 hours. It doesn't matter what your mindset is. You gotta. I don't know. You guys. Here's a good way to set your mind. Here. Here's a good way to properly lubricate your mind. Well, that was interesting. There we go. 1 second, yeah. Let us lubricate your brain. Check it out. Boom. Purple. 3. Oh. Feel free to put any noise you want in there. It'll help you somehow. You gotta. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Cool. So that would be the first thing to do. Correlate get your brain in order. What's up, can of beer? You see a rabbit on the moon? I never noticed it. Do you have any theories on Antiquitech and the Indian temples? What up, Joni K? Siphon, yeah, certainly. I actually have videos from maybe like 2 years ago. Look those up. It's see if I can remember. If anybody knows the title, maybe, funny enough, maybe Johnny K remembers. I did a video. I did like 3. They're like 2 hours long on the connection to the different metals, temples, money, frequency, vibration, a bunch of. I forget the name of the video though. Maybe like 2 years ago. It was one of the times. It was one of my earlier ones where all I did was I talked over images that I put on there. So you have to go back that far. You don't see my pretty face. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. But yeah, I get into the theories of that, the ideas of the connection to why kings would wear crowns and the certain the reason coins are made of the materials, and the reason a crown would be made of certain materials and frequencies that they were using, and to amplify it, basically. It wasn't just because it looked. You gonna have to slap someone and take 7K. I don't know who got 7. I don't know who's walking around with $7,000 in the pocket. I don't. These days you can't really. Nobody walking around with cash like that. So people always talk about robberies and people getting like stick up kids and shit. No, that isn't real. Nobody got money like that. Nobody got cash like that. Everybody got plastic. It's like people that steal your phone. No one's stealing phones because your phone won't be able to be. Who are you gonna sell it to? Immediately, it's got GPS on that bitch. You'd have to be completely retarded to steal someone's phone. And what are you going to steal someone's fucking credit card? How do you don't even know how to put the numbers in? They're going to cancel it immediately. It's like there's no see the amount of thievery that is suggested. Who's breaking into someone's house? That's too much. They probably have a security system. They probably like the amount of like you're gonna just walk. You're just gonna run in there and grab shit. No, none of that shit's happening. That's all made for TV shit. No, nobody. I gotten stuck up before. I laughed at the person. It was three dudes robbed me and three of my friends at like 2 in the morning, and I just laughed. I was like, I got nothing. What are you gonna take from me? What are you gonna do? It's like you robbed the wrong motherfucker today, dude. So they got my other dude they got for $13. $13 for real? That's you feel good about that? Good for you. Mm. But the rigmarole after that because my dude was like walked outside and he's like, yo, I gotta go grab something from the car. I was like, why are you going outside to the car in the middle of Baltimore at 2 o'clock in the morning and you parked on the wrong street? You already know. Oh, I gotta go get my ID because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Well, get it tomorrow morning. He's like, no, just come on, just walk with me. So walk outside with him. And so me and my friend we're walking with him. And I see across the street over my shoulder, I was like, oh, we about to get robbed right now. And I just knew it. I was like, run right now. And so my friend, my one friend goes, oh, okay. And so we dip, and my other dude just stands there. I was like, are you retarded? I just said run, you fucking idiot. And so they come up to him, put a gun to his back. I don't know. And then scooped his ass across the street, and like, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. Give me your money. I was like, bro, you robbed the wrong motherfucker. I ain't got no money. My other buddy had his wallet. They took his wallet. I was like, why are you gonna take his wallet? Like, this is ID and this shit. Why? For what are you gonna get out of this? You fucking stupid. And then the rigmarole afterwards with the fucking the cops were like, oh, here's a book of black people. They all did something wrong. Who robbed you? And I was like, who the fuck knows? I don't know. I don't know who the fuck. I don't care. My other buddy was like, it was him. I was like, I don't fucking know. You got robbed. That's your problem, bro. So yes, I have stick up kids, man. Funny. You got stuck up buying weed from a tweaker? Siphon, yeah. I mean, it's funny because the amount of dumb situations I walk through on a day-to-day basis versus one time when I'm like, that's one of the times I knew this dude is not who to fucking hang out with because he's stupid. He was a Republican too. That tell you something. There you go. There you go, Canterbury. It's energetic potential that you get out of certain stones or piezoelectric, certain metals combined. You make little pieces of these guys. These are basically little capacitors. There's energy in there. Lost like 200 on it. $200. You know, come on. How many times you went out drinking and spent $200? You know, that's a night at the club. That's 200's. Yeah. They needed it more than you, huh? I'll be right back, yeah. Let me here, let me do this for you guys. I'll play you some music. I should learn that if I'm going to be an entertainer, that when I'm not around, I should have commercials on. These commercials will be, well, actually, they won't be commerce driven. They'll just be music. I'll put you guys some music on here. What do you think about that? I'll be right back. There you go. Did you guys enjoy that? Peace out, can of beer. Can of beer. I'm gonna call you can of beer. Yeah, you gotta fight for your shit. Yeah, knuckle up once in a while, but yeah, fighting is for weaklings, huh? Talking shit is fun, but fighting, I don't know. Which is I've only had fights with my best friends. It's so funny because my dog, she keeps walking over to me, because she wants food. But the other day we were outside and she was being a reckless idiot, and was sniffing so hard at something while we were walking, and so she wasn't really paying attention, and she took a step and stepped into like a pothole, there was something on the sidewalk, and she stepped into it and hurt her hip. And so I can tell she's really, really tender on it. So I was like, all right, I have to fast this dog so she heals faster. But then she looks at me like I'm because I feed her like a normal human being. I give her good food and delicious, wonderful food, and she hasn't gotten fed in a day or two because I was like, you hurt yourself. I want you to heal faster. But she's like, why won't you give me food? And then she looked at me all like doggy, pouty, doggy eyes. I'm like, I want to give you food, but your leg is fucked up. Just give it a second. And so I live on the fourth floor, so walking up and down the stairs is hard for her. So I'm like, okay, I can feed her, and she's gonna heal slower, and she's gonna have a problem walking up and down the stairs for more days, or I could not feed her, and she's gonna be unhappy that I didn't feed her. Oh, puppy, oh, poor puppy. Do not get in fights with tweakers. No, definitely don't. That's great advice. You're much advertising letting tweakers rob you. I don't know how many charitable farmer marker guy. You just beat up tweakers every day. I don't know, dude. I don't know where you live. Where do you live? Do you live in like the hood? I mean, do you live in a city? Because I walk past tweakers every day. Maybe it's just my general aura or vibe. They just don't fuck with certain people. I don't really got to knock tweakers out. Normally I'm just like, what's up, buddy? Have a good day. What's up? Have a beautiful day. I ain't got nothing for you. Sometimes like I hand them $1 or two, if I got it. I help anybody out, but yeah. I hear you. If they've been tweaking for like a week, yeah, put the baby to bed. You grew up in billet country. I don't know what that means. Like, is that? I don't know what that's at, man. Yeah, I mean, to me, most things are more principle based than monetary based. I don't really 200. That's all you got. You need it. Hey, shit. Maybe take a fuck. Maybe take a bullet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm against the gun violence, man. Peace. Uh, peace, Dalai Lama. What these bitches out here on YouTube saying every day? Uh, Peace be with you. Namaste. Now here's a good joke. So this old dude, he starts going to this yoga class. Old weirdo, right? Goes to yoga class, meets all these fine ladies, and asks after the class. He's like, "Hey, you're really pretty." So I saw this chick. You're really pretty. You wanna go over to this little vegan restaurant over here with me? She goes, "Namaste." Nah, I'm gonna stay. Namaste. Anyways. Damn. Well. Hey, I charitable. You haven't changed much. You say now you just walk. Now you walk around I walk around the internets looking for verbal battles. No, I'm not. Corinne, no, no, I don't. You call me a creepy old dude? How dare you? How, Corinne? How dare you? First of all, I don't take yoga classes. I teach that shit, yo. Interweb thugging. Will Johnson, how do you distinguish true history from fake history? There are. I really don't know. I think there tends to be a general vibe you get off of history, where if it funnels and that history kind of flows towards who's running shit and who has money, then it's probably not the correct narrative. Beer yoga is gay. I, yes, I said I'm twice your age. I am, aren't I? Yeah. Old and young looks good on me. I don't know. A lot of red shirts. Yeah, and isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Like dudes, it's like how do people get their like who decided to name their son Richard or Dick? Like who does that? What do you know the kind of I mean do people even get like the kind of shit that the kid's gonna get? I'm gonna call him Richard. How would you do that? You're asking for your kin, your firstborn, to be named Dick. I don't know. I don't know if that's fair. Why not just pin a rose on me, huh? Who did that song? That was that Willie. Willie. See, I just said Dick and Willie. Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz did a song. Why don't you just pin a rose on me? You guys want to hear some beautiful music? Go look that up. It's a really good song. Let me see if that's the name of it. Lenny Kravitz, pin a rose on me. I haven't heard that in a long, long time. I will play some of my music in a second. Is that the song? Charitable, your name is Zakala Hayatav. I knew a dude named Tav for a little bit too. Yeah, super Jewish, not an actual Jew. Charitable. You're melanated, right? You're a black dude. Yeah. So you're an actual Jew, probably, like really Jew versus like the Hebrew Jewish Israelite kind of. There's differences there, you know. Like he was actually Zach Aliatav. Oh, you're white. I didn't know that. So are you an actual? You're Jewish, like a Jew? That's ish means like Ishmael. Do your ears connect, or do you have lobes, like actual lobes, or do you have the Jew ear? And again, this is I have nothing against Jewish, Asian, Puerto Rican. No, I'm not Jewish. No, I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't fucking know. I don't have a hook nose though. I have a big nose. I'm probably a Jew, but I'm definitely not Jewish. I do have boogers. Let me get these out of here. You guys hungry? You guys want breakfast? Yeah, the earlobe here. Jewish people, that tribe usually, they're see the earlobe. If I can pull it down and show you what it would look like, it would be like that. But if you have a lobe that actually hangs beneath and it goes up, so it hangs off, then you're not of that tribe. But the one that goes directly, it just will go like it'll look like. Let me do this. It's kind of like I can't really do it, but it kind of connects like that rather than up there. That's the yeah. You ate boogers for breakfast? Booger eater. Oh, let me see about this Lenny Kravitz song real quick. You guys take me off track. You guys are very good at that. Kravitz, pin a rose. Pin a rose. That's not the name of the song. Is it called the chamber? Maybe. Hmm. Do I gotta do a different way? Somebody gotta help me with this. I need your assistance, people. Let's see, Lenny. See, see, as we're talking about Jews, Lenny Kravitz is Jewish, right? He's a Jew. He right, isn't he? A black dude named Lenny. Hmm. I don't know about that. He probably plays a few characters. Good looking guy. Love his music. Let's see if I can find it. Pin a rose on me. See lyrics. It's I think it's called Believe in Me, maybe. Hmm. One second. Oh, the name. Oh shit. You know what? It's not Lenny Kravitz. Here's the problem. I confused Lenny Kravitz with Ben Harper. Your RH negative. Hey, Corinne. I'm not gonna play it on here. I'll after the show. I'll talk to you and we'll play some music. We'll have some fun. I don't remember which one it was. You gotta help me with that. But I screwed up the. It's not Lenny Kravitz. It's actually Ben Harper. Ben Harper. Crying won't help you now. You sit there and call me a liar and a cheat. I just wish you'd pin a rose on me. Now you can't even come out and take a bow. Crying won't help you now. Yeah, that's the Ben Harper. No shit. Ben Harper is a magical musician as well. You were wait, hold on. Hey, charitable. You were born with white hair for real? Like yellow? Yellow hair? Or do you mean really white hair? That's crazy. Um, you can get tan. Yeah, I can get tan pretty quickly. Like I'll get red, but at first, and I could get a little burnt, but then after that first burn, then yeah, I get pretty dark. And I was born apparently with blue eyes, and now this eye is brown, and this one is hazel, green, orange ish. Yeah, and they do change colors a little bit. Yeah, you see, I don't know. I don't believe the people that raised me because I'm adopted. So I don't really give two fucking shits about what they told me, nor the paperwork. But apparently, I'm a Gemini. Apparently, I had blue eyes as a baby. I used to be a fat shit. I used to be a fat little kid. Imagine that. I was up until about 9, 10 years old. I wasn't fat, but I was short and stocky. Where now I'm kind of tall and lanky. Yeah, but Corinne, I don't think I was born with blue eyes, and I have detoxed plenty of times. I've done a fast. I've done many fasts. My eyes are they change. It's I still have good vision. Can still see. And iridology and all of that. It's true, but the eye color is related to a lot of things. Climate, uh, diet, how much you're looking at the sun, if you wear sunglasses, blah blah blah. What's up, Ziggy Zags? Wasn't it funny when you find out your family ain't your family? It was weird. The people that raised me, they told me early in my life, so it never really affected me like that. Like I didn't, I was not like, they weren't like when I was like, 18, like fuck you, you're adopted. Nobody care. They were like when I was like 6 or 7. They're like, okay, you're adopted. You didn't. This is not like Do you understand what that means? You didn't come out of that woman's vagina. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But you guys are family, right? Okay, cool. And it's never really, it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing to know, but it's also kind of, Corinne, yeah, the iridology. Well, no, definitely. Like there's little spots, and I know where they are. Like it's over here, and it's like liver thing or whatever. And times that I've detoxed, it kind of goes away. Yeah. People think, yeah. See, sun gazing is important to do, but if you have a really bad diet, it will hurt you to begin with. If you have a pretty decent cleansed system, your immune system's good, and your blood is a little, not so toxified. Sun gazing is very healthy, but it can be very challenging for people. Yeah. Hey, Zigzag, have you ever stared at yourself in the mirror in a dream? Yeah, yeah. A charitable, yeah, of course, but you know, but again, it depends on your how deep your belief system goes into media, Bibles, etc., etc. Yeah, maybe could be for a good reason. I don't know. Maybe it's God looking after us all, huh? You look like a glowfish. Do you remember? Hey, do you remember? Hey, Zigzag. Do you remember glowworms? You're old enough to remember glowworms, right? What up, Griff? Uh, City life versus getting away from it all. I've done both. I've lived in a forest. I lived at the Garden of the Gods. Like my nearest neighbor was like literally like a half mile away, like that kind of rural, rural. And I've lived in small towns, and I've lived at the beach, and I've lived in major cities, and uh, I don't know. I think it's seasonal for people, and just how much you want to. Sometimes you need to detox and disassociate from humans, and you just need to go fuck humans for a little while. And I live far enough away from the major part of the city, and I'm close enough to water and things that I can get to. You know what I mean? Like it's and when I want to, I just go, oh, I'm good. I can go to the park right there, put up a hammock, and just chill. So I get a little bit of both the worlds. But all in all, I as much as I enjoyed being forest in the forest or at a beach, as much as I enjoy that, humans, whether you like it at the end of the day or not, we're social creatures, and interacting with other humans is pretty much our nature. People that do the Buddha, you know, sage to themselves meditate mode. Yeah, I just don't think that's your whole thing. Because if that's what they're doing all of the time, then how exactly do they become famous? And they talk in front of a million people. So they do have both. You don't even know what they do behind, because all of these great teachers, you don't know what they're doing at all when they're not on that stage talking and doing that thing. You don't know where they're at. Sadhguru could literally be going to fucking strip clubs, just throwing dollars at bitches, spitting on titties, doing cocaine off of assholes. Like he could be doing that. Do I know that or not? I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. And for every other spiritual teacher and guru out there, you don't know what the fuck they're doing in life. And so that I use in the terms of, you need a little bit of society, a little bit of funk, a little bit of that, and that solidarity, and that simple meditation to self in the forest, and then you need the interaction with the people. Corinne, I've talked about that subject many times. Meat, as most people consume it, probably causes some level of toxicity. Blood plasma and the blood in meat, if it's taken in its raw form, no, it doesn't. How do you think animals that are carnivores live? Because of the blood plasma. There's energy in that. It's the blood of an animal is akin to the juice from the fruit. It's very much the same thing. But the meat most people are eating it's probably toxifying themselves to some degree. And alcohol, no. Alcohol in every way is a cleansative agent. If you cut yourself, what do? How do you clean it? Alcohol. It's cleaning the blood. People don't get sick and depleted because of you can burn yourself out drinking too much, certainly. But usually when people drink a lot, what are they doing? They're eating a lot of fried food, a lot of shitty things, and they're consuming. You just come on me like, where the fuck? I want all to eat the cheese. I want the cheese. I want the bacon. I want all the stuff. And, It wasn't the drinking. The drinking is cleansative and blood thinning, so it takes things out of the blood that shouldn't be there. In every way, why do you think it is? That if I take alcohol and I put some herbs in it, it pulls out the things in the herbs, and then I keep that jar of alcohol with the herbs as an essence, and I drink that to cure myself, to heal myself, to give me whatever tincture I'm making. Pick something and pick an herb, put it into alcohol, and that alcohol is extracting those things so I can consume it. And so I get the cleansative factor of the alcohol, and I get the elements of whatever the herb was. So alcohol is not the problem. Nobody gets a fatty liver from alcohol. Pay attention. This is very simple. This is simple, basic chemistry, biology. Here you go. There is no fat in alcohol. So how could your liver get fatty? Here's why. Because you eat a bunch of fatty shit when you're drinking. Thus, beer bellies. You know what else? The fucking guy that drinks a Joe 12 pack, he's also eating a bunch, chicken wings and Doritos and doing the Sunday fucking football marathon of eating shit. It's not the alcohol. Never has been. Never would be. Can't be. Junica, you got a glowworm still? What up, AIO? IAO, yes. The Dracons and the Dragons? Yeah. And even the word drag, if someone's dressed in drag, they're talking about dual polarity. So the dragon and the drag queens, they're just using both poles of the dragon. It's Kundalini spitting hot fire. You see Saguru doing that. I actually seen a video of him wearing really slick ass sunglasses on the back of a boat skiing. And I was like, oh, that dude be getting down, don't he? What's up, Matthew Maxwell? Korean, what do I eat? Whatever I want. Some of it doesn't work well with me, and I'm the first to tell people. That's why I explain this shit to people. Don't do what I do. Listen to what I'm saying, because I know that if I eat a bunch of shit, what's going to happen to my body, and I also know how to fix it. So I tell people, don't do that unless you want to have a problem to fix. So I know the things that don't work with me. I still consume them because sometimes, hey, like in about 3 hours, well, actually about 5 hours, there's going to be a parade of insanity up the street from here that they block off, like they shut the city down, and there's a parade, and they'll be drinking and eating and tomfoolery and fuckery, and I'll participate in that because it's enjoyable. Am I going to tomorrow wake up and go, oh fuck? Probably, but I invested into today by stealing from my tomorrow's happiness. But I'll fix it tomorrow. So, that's just it, man. So what do I consume? Whatever I want. It could be placebo as well. No, it's definitely not placebo. It's a physical thing. Corinne, the placebo. No, placebo is not the fact that it's not the mind. You're right. The placebo is just about everything. Mind over matter. The idea that we create as we think, abracadabra. Okay, but there is a literal physical effect immediately of consuming anything. If you ate a bunch of yogurt and sauerkraut, you're probably gonna have diarrhea in the shits in a few hours. It's a physical thing going on. If you consume if you have a cut and you don't want it to get infected with bacteria and shit, you put alcohol on it. So if you can put it there on your open wound and you put it inside of you, it's doing the same thing. It's disinfecting you. You know what the cure to the coronavirus is? Lots of alcohol. For real. Haha, there you go, zigzag. If you're happy, you drink, you're happier. If you're drinking depressed, it gets more depressed. It all starts from the source. Exactly. Um, Drinking is an amplifier. If I'm happy, like I'm happy right now, I'm having a glass of wine and I'm being happier. If something were to come in between me and my happiness, I might be more depressed or sad or upset than I normally would. It's just an amplifying agent. It's literally taking whatever you are and making it more. Hey, sometimes I'm a rugged asshole, certainly, but I'm also the fucking delight of the party. What do you want? What am I gonna sit there and just go? I'm just gonna sit here and you guys have fun and interact with the duality and do all that. I'll just be here. I don't want to ruin anything. If you lived your life out of thinking you'd ruin something, you would never move. But if you live your life knowing that you're probably going to fuck something up once in a while, you're not always going to be perfect. You're going to do something stupid. Then you just go, another day. I've in my life, have I done more stupid things than most people? Probably. But I've also equally in measure done more intelligent, loving, wonderful things. So if I do 100 things and 1% of it is stupid, I do one stupid thing and 99 good things. But if I do 1,000,000 things, you might say, oh, he did lots of, I don't know how the math worked there, but he did like 100 or 1,000 stupid things. I'd be like, yeah, but you remember the other 999,000 things that I did that were really awesome? So let's go fuck it. Whatever. Let's find out what happens here. Zen, why is burning alcohol sensitive? Siphon, help me with that question again. I'm not getting what you're saying. Oh, Corinne, I wasn't saying to eat it together. I'm just saying if you were to consume those things, anything pickled, yeah. Hey, Griff, coronavirus is carnivore virus. You already figured it out. Yeah. Most people should not be eating meat. We know this. We know this. We can absolutely say most people should not consume meat. It shouldn't be part of your daily bread and consumption. It shouldn't be there. But it's also connected to digital, 5G, Corona. It's also connected to the sun. There's some weird shit going on there. Corona means sun. The corona is the sun. This is why every beer is called a light beer. It's connected to the light, the sun. Corona. Yeah. Burning alcohol for clearing space. Well, yeah, certainly. I'm still having trouble with what you want me to say here and how to clean that up for you. Yeah, of course. Alcohol is called fire water. Burning it cleans things. In the body, it cleans things. It makes you warm. Think about times that you 5 o'clock, or 2 o'clock in the morning. You came out to the bar at 5, started partying, hanging out with people, and it gets colder. But you ain't got a jacket, but it doesn't really matter because you're properly lubricated with alcohol. Yeah, man, the Will Johnson, you right with that. Yeah, the sun is cleansative. Again and again and again, people have to understand the sun, even in the scientific journals, the sun is antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal. And they're telling you that subconsciously, they're telling people that the sun is evil. That's what they're subconsciously telling you. It's a virus. No, it actually kills viruses. Go outside if you have a skin disease, if you have skin cancer, or just whatever the other ones are called, where people get the really funky shit on their skin. Do you know what heals that? Crazy enough, lime juice and sunshine. It burns, it stinks a little bit, but that's what fixes it, because it's a bacteria coming out of the skin, out of the pores of the skin. Oh yeah, yeah, Siphon. What's up, Stan Winfield? What about fish? What about fish? Here, I'm gonna give you guys a song because I would like to go urinate into the mouth of the beast. With the toilet. I don't know. I can piss somewhere. Let me see. Let me see what I can give you for music right now, guys. How about this one? Oh, this one's fun. Here, enjoy this. I'll be right back. Oh, there you go. That's what I was playing with. I was that wasn't actually a full on. That wasn't a full on song. It was just something I was playing with. I want to hear one more. I mean, okay, I have to pause that because, yeah, you're definitely right. Look at it. Why did the coronavirus come out to everyone's consciousness the same time that everybody came overwhelmed with Kobe Bryant, the guy that bounces the ball and throws it into a basket? He, his character's dead, and it's all there. It's so plain and simple. It's people's awareness becoming shifted to something that isn't really for them. And then people that go, you guys are paying attention. We're talking about it to any degree to tell people that are focused on it, that are becoming emotionally entrapped in such nonsense and bullshit that their mind is causing them to be sick. I've I've seen people in the past few weeks that are more sick, and it's related literally to the idea of the Kobe virus. You know what? Fuck it. My next video, and thank you for saying so. I'm calling it the Kobe virus. And yeah. And are sunburns bad for you? I don't. I've never thought about this before. My original instinct is no. I think it's burning something off of you, but obviously it's connected to the transmutation of your melanin. It's giving your skin a tan, which I don't know how far I want to go with this. Getting to the number 10 and tan, and why animals don't get tan, because their skin doesn't have pores, and how much water and oil is in your system. I might have to trim my beard up, because these little hairs, when they do this and they're stuck in my nose. Anyways, so yeah, COVID-19. I'll have to look that up. The 19 is interesting because Kobe's number was 24, and his new character is actually number 20, and he still plays for Lakers. If you don't know that, he's in the G League right now, and I'll look into that. This is an interesting one. What's up? It's time. No one gets to the Father but through the Son or the soul. Yes. The Son or the soul is self, and the Father is just the idea of imagination. Well, John says, see, there you got it. They killed the serpent because what was Kobe? He was the black snake, the black mamba. He was the black snake. So they kill off the idea of the black snake, and then it infects people, because when you kill you have to get rid of the whatever's in you. If you have if you have bacteria in your system, killing it works. It works, but then you have diarrhea. You feel shitty. You're getting rid of it. But just getting it removed is easy. You just you put something in your body, like wormwood, or cinnamon, or certain things that will just cause the thing to leave the body, and you'll shit it out. Or you could kill it in the body with certain bacteria, but you just have it will just be a little different. You'll get a different feeling, and the feeling is, they killed the black mama, they killed the snake, they killed the energy, they killed the serpent. But they didn't really. Yeah. Stars are holes in the firmament. Possibly, but I think they're more connected to I think there is obviously an out there, right? I don't know about the firmament in the sense of a physical object, but there's certainly something there. And the stars seem like they are portals to other realms. If you've ever get to the astral realm, excuse me again, you go through the wormhole. You've seen movies where somebody goes through that tunnel, and you hear the sound. When you get out of body, the same thing happens, and you're going through a fucking tunnel. And I think that's connected to, a lot of people say the sun and the moon are the major two portals, obviously the biggest things in the sky. One seems to be connected to the future, and one seems to be connected to the past. Seems. I'm not laying claim to know that for certain, but there is an idea that the sun is warm for a reason, red. Warm, red. And the moon is a cooling light, blue, for a reason. So I think one connects you to dipping back into history, which is the moon, which is basically the false mother, because the mother is the earth. It's the secondary mother, where the sun is the father, the soul, warm, soul, warm, orange, red. So, Ivan, what can you do? Rather than blocking your portals with sunscreen, you can put more oil into your body through your mouth, and that will lubricate you from the inside out, and you won't get a sunburn as quickly. And there's something to do with redheads, the connection to Mars as an idea. Excuse me. And why their hair is red, and the amount of iron. Let's talk through this. Let's figure it out here. If I go and look at a pan, I get a cast iron skillet, and I don't put oil on it and season it, it will start to rust because the iron becomes oxidized. So the oxidation becomes rust. So red dude's named Rusty. And they tell humans they need to consume more iron. Why would you eat iron? Iron goes into your blood and then comes out of you as rust, red blood, and causes a bunch of you to get a sunburn, red. It's oxidation of something that shouldn't be in your body. That's what it seems like to me. What's up, GMW? Oh, I didn't know. There's some cruise ship shit that happened. Of course. What was that one a few years ago? Remember the cruise ship where apparently the guy driving the ship crashed into something because he was drunk? Do you know how dumb that is? Do you know how dumb that is? There's literally dozens of people in charge of where that ship goes, plus the GPS, plus all of the other systems. That guy wasn't sitting there going, I'm gonna turn the ship steering wheel and go this way and smash into this fucking thing. Everybody falls off the boat. You know how stupid that is? That's really stupid. It is. It just sounds dumb to me. And it is dumb. Because there's no way the dude was so fucking drunk that everybody's sitting there going, that's the captain. Whatever the captain says. Even though the computers are going, wah, 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 don't do that. And everybody's like, we also sailed the ship, and that guy just no, it couldn't happen. Stupid, see? See how easily you can just defeat that ridiculous narrative? And it does seem like a pressure density thing. Yes. Pressure density, I think, is right, Siphon. The sun is too powerful to look at like God. Yeah, to a degree, yeah. When you sun gaze for a while, and then you could just sit there like for straight fucking. I remember they told people, what is it, like, was it 3 years ago? I think it was like 3 years ago when the major solar eclipse happened. And they're like, you don't look at it because you'll go blind. I went out there in a field with a bunch of people and laid there and stared at the sun for 45 minutes. From the point that it started till it happened to the point that it got, and I just stared at it. And magically, look at I could push a button here. I see what's going on. I didn't go blind. What's up, Stan? And thank you, man. Yeah, I'm wavering on doing it, dude. I think what I'll do, and if it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna change the settings on here where there'll be a commercial at the beginning, and maybe every 10 minutes or 20 minutes, if you guys are cool with that. You could just go on with your day, leave it on, and donate. That you guys don't actually have to come out the pocket for anything, and I'll make a couple more dollars off it. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are cool with that, because I'm all for spreading the God word, the good word of whatever, and if that makes sense to you guys, and I maybe might do something where, I'll do this once a week for people that pay me nothing, and then I'll have like $3 membership, and I'll give you 2 videos or something, and like $10 a month. That's, what is that, like 30 cents a day? 30. It's 33 cents a day. I'll sell that. It's 33 cents a day. Yeah, $9.99 for a month, and in doing that, maybe I'll do more videos. I don't know, and maybe I'll actually have like a weekly video that's dedicated to something of one of your choosing, and then maybe I'll have like the 900 club. What was it, the 700 club? Was that thing? I'll have that where I'll give you guys my Skype and you guys can talk to me. And whatever you need, if you have a problem with something, I can help you fix it. I'll do basically what I'm doing here, but it'll be with a little surcharge. We could barter too. I'd prefer bartering. You guys just, but barter, I guess, looks like money sometimes. Griff, can I enable super chat? You know what's funny? um, the last time that I had super chat on here, every fucking video that I made that I made money on super chat, there was like 5 of them. I made decent dollars, and I was like, cool, fucking thanks guys, and people gave me money instantaneously. Every one of those got copyright claimed because somewhere that I was had music on somewhere, like in the background. It wasn't even part of my video. And so I took that off, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, why should these people give me, $20 for only to go to somebody else that didn't have anything to do with this video? But maybe I'll turn that on, Sue. It's time. Do I see myself doing something else besides videos? I don't know. What else do you guys want me to do? I mean, like at this point, you guys already got 1900 free videos. Some of them are up to fucking 10 hours of just magical, amazing knowledge. It's not always just me talking shit. So you basically have it for free. I don't know. Do you have a tap dance or something? Should I? Do you have a? Hey, you want to shine your motherfucking shoes? I think it's just like a standard Shazam. If it's just running the entire time, and like right now, if I had Shazam running, it would be like, then that video is, or that song is. And I think they have that running on everyone's. And then if there's a song in the background, it's like copyright claim, boom. It's funny. I made a video 2 days ago, and it was literally my friend's band. So which is funny to me. So this is my buddy. Like I lived with this dude for like 5 years. I know him. Very small. Like no one would even know his fucking band exists. With this old one, and I put a bunch of his music on my channel because like there's no way this would be copyright claimed. Woke up in the morning, copyright claim, which he had nothing to do with. His band had nothing to do with, and they'd make a nickel off of if anybody even noticed. But yeah, there was a copyright claim on it. So, but yeah, what else do you want me to do? Build an engine, boyo. GMW, what do you mean? You bring one down to me? Tap dancing? I could. Let me get some tap dancing shoes, or I could just glue some pennies onto my shoes. Were they playing covers? No, it was their own original music. I'd play you some of it right now. I mean, I'm not really concerned if he really did. Like not that he did, but like if he's making money off what I'm doing, that's cool. And I don't think he'll get. I could play some more of his music right now. You guys could check it out. His band, the band name is Eat Your Neighbors, and that was the name of. I think that was the name of the show, Eat Your Neighbors. And it's some wonderful music. Yeah, no. I've actually played music that I made. They got flagged. Like I made that shit. I was like, how the hell did that happen? I was like, that's mine. What's my outlet? What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna bitch to YouTube, spend an hour, 2 hours a week of my time going back and forth to convince them it's my music when I'm only making a nickel, a penny off of it anyways. Yeah. Yoga classes. I mean, the proper yoga. Yeah, I could. You guys like my family tree tea? But I mean, I would do proper yoga. For me to sit down in proper yogic practitioner position, my hips aren't that open, and my IT band is way too tight. I could tell you how and why you should lift a certain weight and what the yoga postures are, but I wouldn't be, do as I say, not as I do. Siphon, you got to hear your band. If you put it on YouTube right now, or if it's somewhere, I'll play it right now. Yeah, the full Lotus is tough, man. That's the IT bands, man. You gotta. I see. I could tell people how to do this. I'm too happy where I am to do all the extra shit to like fix it, but I know how to do it, and I could tell you how to do it. I have the thing. I literally right here have the things. Here, I'll show you. You think? See, people think I joke. Think I'm joking. It's right here. Here. Get yourself one of these, and then get yourself. Where are they? Oh, it's not here. I lied. Get yourself a voodoo band, and you could open up your hips and your IT really quickly. Any advice to supercharge a talisman's idol? Piss on it, spit on it, cry on it. If you really if you really feel that much emotion, I don't know, lots of things you could do. It's called a voodoo band. Let me go find one. Let me go find it. I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. I think it's over here. One moment, y'all. No, I don't know what the fuck I did with it. All right, well, you guys are going. You don't get to see it, but it's pretty simple. It's called a voodoo band. It's Kelly Starrett's voodoo band. It's basically just a piece of fucking rubber, and you wrap it around your leg really tight, or your arm, or whatever, and you go through some postures and moving your skin, because basically it's grabbing onto your skin, so you can pull it apart from your fascia. Your fascia is a layer that's in between your skin and your muscle, and so it pulls your muscle. It holds your skin to pull the fascia away from your skin and your muscle, if that makes sense. Which it should make sense, because those are all actual words and literally what's happening. And then once you do that, you can start digging in and getting your tendons and your ligaments removed from being stuck to your muscles. So doing all of that, your flexibility and mobility go through the roof. Like you'll go from like right now I could probably touch my toes, but if I just did a couple things with a voodoo band and some stretching exercises and there's a couple tools to use, within a week I could put my hands on the floor. I just don't really have a use for it. I don't really, like it doesn't. I'm not immobile. I'm mobile enough. Like going through that would only take me like an hour to do over the course of 6 or 7 days. Just okay, cool. Piss on everything. GNW, piss on everything. Piss on the whole fucking thing. And because I feel there's an odd echo and silence in here because of my voice, I'm going to play music for you guys, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Let's see what we got here. What do you guys want? What do we got here? Oh, here you go. This is fun. This should be fun. Here's a snack. Chew on that, y'all. Hey, I have an idea. Let's do maybe we'll do this. Maybe I'll do like a rent a zen. How's that? Rent a zen. Hold on. There you go. We'll do rent a zen. Here's how we'll do it. You guys put me up at your crib, and oh shit. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I have to answer a phone call. So give me 10 seconds, y'all.